Going the distance with local sports. Loretto Mustangs. Summertown Eagles. Lawrence County Wildcats. This is the X Sports Network.
All right, welcome back in to the Cornersville Thanksgiving Classic, with the Summertown Lady Eagles will be ready to take on Huntland here in this semifinal contest. If you're just now tuning in and don't know, the Summertown Eagles made their way to the championship game by defeating Giles County 64-25 in the game before this one. JP, you got the final tallies on that men's contest?
I do. A couple of Eagles in double figures, of course, both with the last name Burleson. Kurt led the way with 24-10 of that coming in the third quarter. 16 for Grayson Burleson tonight for Summertown. It was 8 points for Jackson Bennett, 7 for Blackwood, and 5 tonight for Leighton Sherman, 2 tonight for Mabry, and 2 as well for Bryant, as the Eagles get the win 64-25. And nobody in double figures for Giles County tonight, but they were led in scoring by Jason Coffey with 9, and Kason Howard, the freshman, had 8.
I got you. All right. Well, this is Clint Brazier, along with our good buddy, longtime caller here from Lawrence County, reaching out the whole community, Mr. J.P. Plant. We've got him in the house tonight. We've also got our technical man extraordinaire, Mr. Will Pettis, getting ready. The girls playing this semifinal contest against Huntland. Now, J.P., I was interviewing Coach Jeremy Jean at halftime, and these two teams, not familiar foes, but you go back to a Thanksgiving tournament last year at Richland, they played each other, and it was a running clock the whole second half in favor of Summertown. Summertown lost 3 key players and are without their point guard. I'd say Huntland's going to have a lot of revenge on their mind right now.
Yeah, no question. These two teams, while, as you mentioned, may not play each other often, but certainly are aware of each other, definitely as you get deep into postseason.
There might be a few of them that remember the 2021 state tournament softball.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. All right, so it'll be Abby Jo Schaefer. Abby Jo, who missed all volleyball season, a big loss for the Summertown Lady Eagles volleyball team. Back on the floor after her MCL and ACL tear. She'll be joined along with Emily Brazier, Olivia Riggs, Braylee Burleson, and Mackenzie Runnels. She wins the tip, and Brazier has it for Summertown. Riggs in the corner, back up top to Brazier. Brazier over to Braylee Burleson. Now Runnels with it, dribbling top of the key to Riggs. Now to Brazier. Brazier trying to find a seam. Going to get a quick hand check there. That will be on number 24, Williams. It'll be Summertown inbounding under their own goal. Brazier to inbound. Looking for Runnels off the cut. Gets the shot off, but can't get it to fall. Williams will be running point for Huntland. What is Huntland? The Hornets? Hornets. Riggs going to strip it away there from Davis, but Davis recovers it. Probably gets away with a walk, but kicks it out to Sanders. Sanders picked up by Brazier. Summertown starting out in a man-to-man. I want to give a big shout-out to Miss Gretchen Brazier, who's at home watching. Also Miss Jennifer Brazier, who's at home watching. Going to go off the foot there.
Does Huntland have anybody on their roster with the last name Farmer? They always had good athletes named Farmer.
Nope.
Back in the day.
And Goldens.
Oh, yeah?
Well, Allie Golden was Miss Basketball, about a year older than Riley. She was a stud. All right, Braylee Burleson's finding her seam, going to drive in, get stopped. Kicks out to Brazier, to Riggs for 3. It's not there. Going to go out of bounds. Did the referee?
He never blew the whistle.
Did the referee just get stuck? Okay, so the ball gets tipped or goes out of bounds off the shot. It should be Huntland's ball. The referee just kind of stopped it from going and then didn't blow the whistle or do anything. So, hey, referees need warm up.
That's
too.
right. It's early in the season for them as well.
Davis with it, working on Braylee Burleson. Excuse me, that's Williams trying to feed Davis on the cut. Shot gets partially blocked. Riggs with it, up to Brazier. Brazier loses the handle of it. She finds it now. Out to Runnels, all alone for 3. No good. Rebound, Huntland. Both teams a little offensively challenged right now. It's Morris with it. Drives in, stops, shot up, misses everything. Schaefer there with an easy rebound. Riggs, she'll run point with it, walk it up. Summertown going to reset, try to run a set here. That's Emily Brazier with it. Top of the key. Hands off to Schaefer. It's got the set designed for Riggs on the three-pointer. It won't go. Fight for the rebound. Williams going to come out there with it, and she's running. Got a wide open man. Somebody from Summertown got lost into that transition, and it left
Maddie
Burks wide open. Runnels going to drive in. Going to call a foul there. That will send Mackenzie Runnels to the line to shoot two. I think they're going to tack that one with. No, excuse me. They're going to tack that on Davis. I thought they were going to tack that on Avalos, post player down there. Runnels will get Summertown off the snide as she buries the first free throw. Second one no good. Avalos with a rebound. Looking for a point guard. She's found it in Williams. Williams trying to work off Braley. Trying to find a seam, now kicks out. Fed down low to Avalos, good give and go. Avalos off the glass and in. Brazier kicks it out to Runnels. Runnels on the left wing. Back out to Abby Joe, now to Brazier. Pumps it, finding a seam, gonna drive in, shot up, won't go, but Brazier's foul. That'll send Emily to the line. And not scoring a lot, but that's three quick fouls here in this new format, JP, that could work the Summertown side.
Yeah, that was a nice recognition of the lane parting for Emily to get in there and draw that foul.
First free throw by Brazier is good. Also two subs. Ella Busby going to come in for Runnels, as will Hannah Jones come in for Abby Jo Schaefer.
So that's two quick fouls on Davis for Huntland.
Well, John Paul, this may be a first for you.
Second free throw good by Brazier as well.
Your debut in broadcasting was the '99 Lady Cats, where you called the ball games with Katie Smith.
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, and so now
you're calling her daughter.
Now you're calling her daughter's game. So you've made your rounds.
Thank you, Will, for making me feel old.
Well, he could have thrown me in there too, because I was on that '99. He called games that I was playing in, and I've got a daughter out there.
Oh, you're right. I didn't think about that.
Well, nobody ever thinks about the boys' side because we didn't win nothing.
Yeah.
Summertown's going to get a turnover there. Sorry, we were reminiscing. Summertown folks don't like to hear us Lawrence Countyans talking about our LCHS days. Will, you should know better than that. I hope Timmy Kinnick and the Franks brothers aren't listening. Step back three on its way. Rolls around, no good by Riggs, but Ella Busby there for the rebound off the glass and in. I tell you what, JP, you hadn't got to watch her yet, and she may play like a dog the rest of the game, but Ella Busby so far this season, it seems like more loose balls and rebounds somehow come off in her hand, and she just makes something out of nothing for that sophomore.
Yeah, it's being in the right place at the right time, but you got to know how to do that. You know, you don't get lucky as often as you do with those stats, and she obviously read the bounce on the rim and was Johnny on the spot.
Busby over to Riggs. She's open again. Buries that one. Huntland keeps leaving Riggs open. She finally buries one and makes them pay. Extends the lead 8-4 in favor of Summertown. Bailey Morris with it. Going to pick up a cheap one there, and I don't know if we're going to get Burleson or Busby because they both fouled her. That will go on Busby. There, Summertown's first. Gabby Long's going to check in. She's going to give Braley her first break. Only starters on the floor right now for Summertown, Riggs and Brazier. Williams with it. She's picked up by Ella Busby. Looking over to Bailey Morris. Bailey Morris with the ball there, and Emily Brazier guarding each other. Played a lot of softball together when they were little. Good athlete, good softball player. Shot goes up by Avalos, no good. That's a jump ball, and Brazier can't let that ball get tied up. That's not a dad speaking. You got to rip that thing out, and you got to get out of the way.
Sometimes when you bring it down like that, it just exposes it to the defender. And that's what happened.
Williams looking for anybody, gives it up to Morris. Now back to Williams in the corner. She's picked up by Gabby Long. Fed all alone over here to Burks. Now to Kilpatrick, who's checked in the game for Huntland. Williams going to let the three fly, buries it.
She was calling for that, Clint, waiting for it, and she was ready.
Long drives in. They're going to say it was deflecting, goes out of bounds. I think that's a wrong call. I think Long just kind of was looking for a pass that wasn't there, and it wasn't. I think it goes out of bounds on Summertown. I think Huntland's coach has a real beef here, has a legit beef. Brazier just going to throw it off Avalon's head, though, so it doesn't matter. Going to give it right back to Huntland. Now we're going to get a cheap foul on Gabby Long, getting too aggressive going after the loose ball.
Well, you'll take aggressive fouls like that going for the basketball.
Maddie Burke's going to throw it in to Kilpatrick, trying to get her team back the lead. Fed down low to Avalon. Spins, turns, left-hander, runner, no good, but nobody's there to box out Maddie Burks. Her shot won't go up. Probably could have been another foul called on Summertown. Summertown does clear that rebound. Brazier trying to find a seam, going to drive in. Left-handed runner, rolls around, no good. Hannah Jones with a rebound. Looking for somebody to kick it out to, but it's going to go off of Williams' foot. So Summertown will be inbounding under their own goal. Brazier to inbound. Riggs coming out. Feeding it back to Brazier in the corner. Brazier picks her dribble up, gives back to Riggs. Riggs thought about the three. Now going to hand off. Busby back to Brazier. Brazier finding a seam again. Going to go in. Back, good give to Hannah Jones. Her shot no good. No, we're going to get a charge on Brazier.
It was a great look, but her momentum obviously carried her right into the defender, who didn't move.
Watching the replay here, and yeah, pretty good call.
That's Emily's first. Team third, Clint.
Brazier will also get a break as Braylee Burleson checks back in. Now we're going to get a steal on the inbound. Ella Busby there again. Now Long with it. Busby all along, top of the key for three. Back in the iron, no good. Riggs probably going to get it over the back, trying to tip it out. And just like that, it was 3-0 fouls for Huntland to start out. Summertown's got 4 consecutive. One more, Huntland will be in the bonus. Maddie Burks to inbound. Goes through Williams' hands. Ella Busby comes away with it. We're going to get a foul as Busby goes to the rim. That'll send Ella to the line to shoot 2. So now one more foul for either team, and we're in the bonus.
You know, the press obviously affecting Huntland right now, as I believe 3 consecutive times Summertown has gotten a steal as that foul goes on Burks.
Summertown having a hard time putting it in the hole as Busby misses that first free throw. She's got one more coming. She misses that one as well. That's what happens when Clint brags on somebody. Burks tracks the rebound down in the corner, trying to hand it off. She does to Williams. Williams with Braylee Burleson on her. Walks it across the timeline. Now Kilpatrick in the corner. Her three won't go. Jones with the rebound. Going to hand off to Gabby Long. Minute 25 to go here in the first. Summertown leads at 8-7 in what's kind of been a sloppy one. Burleson spins. Left-hander won't go, but she's fouled. I think they're going to tack that one on Williams. And if so, that's at least her second.
It is.
That will get Phillips up, probably for Williams, as JP just confirmed. That is her second foul. Rayleigh does make the first of the 2 free throws. Gives Summertown a 2-point lead back. And she makes the second one. The freshman Kramer and the senior Mackenzie Runnels going to check in. They're going to get Hannah Jones and Ella Busby a break. Burke's having a hard time getting it in, but she does. Summertown's going to strip it away. Now Blackwood's going to be shoved as she's going after the loose ball. And that should send Riley Blackwood to the line to shoot two because, again, for folks of you that are thinking, well, this should just be 1-1. It's a new format. 5 fouls, and we shoot free throws. And even the referees are confused now, but I think now they've got it, JP.
Yeah. Well, everybody's got to remember, and it takes a little change, a little reminding.
What do you call the two old men and sets up in the balcony at the Muppet Show? What are their names? That's what my dad and Jay Chapman are that sit over there at these ball games. And you should have heard them over at Cascade. First free throw good by Riley. That's what they sound like. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. And they were wrong. Second one, no good. Maddie Burks with it, pushing. Hits Avalos, tie post, shot up. It's the back of the iron, no good. Rebound, Gabby Long. Long up to Braley. In the corner to Blackwood, running baseline. Shot no good. Kramer in there trying to get the rebound. Avalos going to come out of there with it for Huntland. Here comes Bailey Morris. Bailey stops, Euro steps, and we're going to call a block on Braley.
Our research department's on it. The two old men and the Muppets are Statler and Waldorf.
That's what they are. They're Statler and Waldorf.
That's who should have the headsets on.
Right, yeah.
Talk about entertaining.
I don't know what kind of censorship we have, but I don't know that they would pass. First free throw by Morris is good. Second one on its way. Spins in and out and then back in. Bailey Morris trims the lead back to 2 in favor of Summertown. Gabby Long running point. Kicks out to Mackenzie Runnels. Gets the screen by Kramer. Ooh, has got the jumper, but didn't ever look at the goal. Now Long with it. Trying to drive baseline. Gets cut off. Getting trapped now. Feeding Blackwood on the cut. Blackwood turnaround. Gets that one to go somehow. Good turnaround little floater by Riley Blackwood. Puts the lead back at 4. We're at 20 seconds to go here in the first. Phillips with it. Having a run point with Williams with 2 fouls for Huntland. Kicks out to Bailey Morris. To Avalos, to high post. Thought about shooting it. Now she's going to drive in. Now she's going to get called with steps. And I thought she did drag that pivot foot, JP.
Yeah, she got caught in no man's land in terms of deciding what to do. And you get down there and you pick that dribble up.
Summertown thought they had the press breaker going. It might lead to a layup, but the time's going to run out. Summertown leads at 13-9 after 1. We'll be back in about 2 minutes here on the X Sports Network.
Head on over to Shaw Southeast Distributing in Lawrenceburg to find everything you need for your home, business, or fundraiser. To make life easier, Shaw Southeast Distributing now accepts EBT cards. Have a concession stand, food truck, or just your kitchen at home? Leave it to Shaw to fill your shelves with ease. Shaw Southeast Distributing delivers. Family owned and operated. Phone 931-762-7760. Follow us on Facebook or visit us at 1603 Rimke Avenue in Lawrenceburg.
If you want the best clean and wash experience, you need to catch the happy wave at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Don't settle for streaks, dirt residue, water spots, and weak vacuums that you can get at just any car wash. At all our locations, you will be greeted by a smiling attendant who will pre-wash your car.
Summertown's ball as we start the second quarter. They lead at 13-9 over Huntland here in this girls semifinal matchup. The winner will play Moore County tomorrow in the championship of this Thanksgiving Classic. Boys have already secured their ticket. They're in as they took care of Giles County tonight. I'm going to start out with Braley. Missing everything on the three-pointer. It'll go out of bounds. Give it right back to Huntland. Kilpatrick with it. Long down court pass. Gets to Burks. Burks steps, side steps, goes in. Kramer there with a rebound. Runnels with it now. She's looking to run. Up to Braley. Braley on the left wing. Kicks out. Gabby Long with it. Looking to cut. Now kicks out. Runnels had the shot. She's going to drive in. Now the freshman going to let the three fly, and she's going to bury it. That's Kramer.
It's a confident shot, Clint.
Em told me,
did not
said
hesitate.
she's real tall, but she can fill it up from outside is what she told me. The good thing is that'll make them have to come out and get her.
That's right.
Avalos with a good-looking left-handed turnaround. She'll finish that basket for 2. Cut it back to only a 5-point lead for Summertown. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Gabby Long all alone for 3. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound Phillips for Huntland. She hands off to Bailey Morris. Morris going to walk it across. She's on the left wing, trying to find a lane and take it. Going to get a blocking foul on Braley. And that will send, I'd say they'll call that on the shot. May call it on the floor. No, they're going to call it on the floor.
Braley had pretty good position there. That could have gone either way, Clint.
Yeah, it's one of those that's out of control. You could see it being a charge, but
Yep.
Braley was also moving a little bit. You could see
was.
that call.
She was.
So Morris with it, top of the key. And they're going to get her for a double dribble, and that's not the right call. The pass went to her, and she dropped the pass. You can still pick it up and dribble. Huntland coach got another good beef.
Unofficially 6th turnover tonight for Huntland.
Summertown just keeps shooting herself in the foot here. Blackwood probably should have been called with a foul there, but nothing. Going to keep it. Phillips has it now. She's crossed timeline. Going to get Kramer reaching, shoving the back on Avalos. Be the second foul on Summertown here in this second quarter. Brazier, Schaefer, Busby, and Riggs set to check in. Summertown now has got a fast break. That'll lead to a layup by Braley Burleson. I'll tell you what, y'all boys watch. This guy down here working this this scoreboard is the fastest on the draw I've ever seen.
Quick.
I don't know what he'd done if that ball bounced out that Braley shot, because he'd already had it in. Braley, McKenzie Runnels, Blackwood, and Long will come out. Kramer, the only one to stay in. So Summertown's trying their set with 2 bigs. Busby to Schaefer, and going to throw it too hot and too high. Schaefer can't come away with it. Burks with it. Cross-court pass over to Morris. Morris gets Busby up, now steps back. Jumper rolls around, no good. Rebound Kramer. Kramer gets it stripped away from her. And layup's up and good. Back to a 5-point lead for Summertown. Huntland trying to put the half-court trap on, and Busby's going to get caught with a double dribble. Morris with it now for Huntland. Out to Kilpatrick. Feeding down low. Now back around. Avalos thought about the long jumper. Now Kilpatrick will. It gets blocked by Busby. Abby Joe secures the rebound and gives over to Brazier.
She had her completely blocked out. Nice job.
Out to Riggs. Lone for 3. Got it. Morris left Riggs all alone, and she buries it. Looks like Summertown's going to drop back into their zone, especially with the 2 bigs they've got down low.
Riggs leads all scorers now with 6.
It's either a jump ball or a walk, but it's going to call it a jump ball, and that'll keep it with Huntland on the alternating possession. Bailey Morris trying to work in on Brazier, and then we're going to get a walk on Morris. As Em did a good job there cutting her off and making her try to reverse her pivot. She couldn't hold it. We'll turn it back over to Summertown with an 8-point lead and 4.5 to go here in the first half. Brazier out to Busby. Now over to Riggs. Now to Brazier in the corner. Now up top to Abby Joe. Now Riggs, she's alone, going to let the 3 fly. Can't get that one to fall. Abby Joe coming in there with an offensive rebound. Shot won't go. It's tipped around. Schaefer's still working after it. Kicks it out. Now Brazier got it. Busby trying to work to her left. Now dribbling around. Going to shoot a runner up. Not a good shot there by Ella's. A little contested there. It's like, again, I ain't bragging on her no more. Sorry, Katie. Going to get a timeout by Huntland. We'll take it with them. It's a 30. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Are you busy at home or at the office and can't get away for your favorite meal? Simply pick up the phone and call Wright's Delivery Service. Locally owned, locally operated, fast, friendly, and reliable. Phone 256-762-3031 or visit WDSordering.com.
I'm Jody, owner of Sassy Southern Designs, located at 1294 First Avenue, right behind McDonald's here in Lawrenceburg. We carry ladies' clothing size small to 5X. We would love to have you come out and shop with us for the holidays. We get new arrivals in every week. And shop small, shop local. We love supporting our local families here in Lawrence County as well. So we hope to see you this holiday season.
All right, back at it here with 3:48 to go in the first half. Summertown with an 8-point lead. And what we can probably just describe as a sloppy one. Phillips with it. Kicks out to Kilpatrick. Trying to feed down low to Avalos, and she got a good seal, but can't make the shot. Busby with it now. Running point, kicks over to Brazier. Brazier all alone for three. Got it. Biggest lead of the night for Summertown at 11. Here comes Phillips trying to push things for Huntland. She's picked up by Emily Brazier. Working to her left, ball gets stripped by Burleson. Now she's going to just throw it out of bounds. Summertown did a good job denying there. And they'll force another turnover. How many do you have that at now at Huntland?
I've got 10 unofficially.
I got you.
It's a nice round number, Clint. You know, yeah, if this game was a Thanksgiving meal, it would definitely be the gravy.
Right. Brazier going to reset, and they're going to try. Summertown going to try to run a set, and that's a good one. They get it to Brayley Burleson on the give, the go. Burleson turn around with that left hand, finish it. Summertown doubles up Huntland. They've got a 13-point lead.
Summertown trying to make it a turkey game, though. That looked good.
Phillips feeding down low. Avalos trying to spin the lane. Lose the handle a little bit. Summertown's going to come away with the garbage. Brazier with it, top of the key. Out to Brayley. Brayley driving in over to Busby. I think we're going to foul on the floor before she could get that pass away. Who did they take that with?
Marley Phillips.
Gotcha.
Number 4, her first.
Team first of this second quarter. Abby Joe with it, top of the key to Brazier. Going to let the three fly from the corner short. Fight for the rebound. Abby Joe's going to go over the back to get it. Turn it back over to Huntland.
It's an aggressive foul.
Yeah, I'm like you. If you're going on the ones after the floor trying to get a trash and a putback point on the rebound, I'll give you some credit. Burks out top. Good tip away by Abby Jo Schaefer as they were trying to feed it back down. Now we've got Schaefer streaking. Oh, they're going to call her with traveling. Probably could have got her with a technical for throwing the ball down in frustration. If we'd have had the crew we had last night, it definitely would have been a technical.
Yeah, it's too early in the season for technicals like that.
Well, Abby Jo is a hot-tempered kid, and she missed a whole volleyball season due to injury. Summertown coming away with a trap. Brayley Burleson's going to come out there with it. Feed it to Brazier, left-hand layup, rolls around, no good. Now, Brayley should never gave that back. She should have just went and scored it herself.
It's a second on Brazier.
I think that'll probably get Brazier out of the game with 1:46 to go. All right, so Summertown gets a turnover, and they're the only people down the end of the court, but they can't get points out of it. That's going to lead to another turnover. Here's Riggs, cross court. Busby's open for three. Too long. Riggs fighting for the rebound, and she's got it. Going to say that should be a foul on Bailey Morris, and it will be.
That's her second. Just the fourth, though, so no shooting.
Get a new player in. Let's see, number 20. Reed will check in the game. Reynolds, top of the key to Riggs. Thought about letting the three fly. She's hit a couple tonight. Now Busby to Reynolds. Back to Riggs. Got Braley down there on that low block, but nobody's looking for her. Now we see her. She got the jumper on the baseline for three. No good. Fight for the rebound. Reynolds going to tie it up with Reed. We're going to get a jump ball that should stay with Summertown on the alternating possession. With 1:09 to go, Summertown be inbounding under their own goal. Fed up top to Schaefer. Now Busby. Now Reynolds. Cross court over to Braley. Thought about the three. Now Riggs has it. She'll drive. Kick up top. Braley will drive now. Clears back out. Reynolds to Riggs for three. Rolls around, no good. Braley Burleson in there with a rebound and a putback and in. Braley Burleson having herself a night. She's playing all ends of the floor. Summertown by 15. I tell you, this just two-man trap that Summertown's putting on with Riggs and Braley Burleson, it is causing havoc on Huntland. Fakes the three. Busby didn't want to take the three. She was wide open. Now Braley will take it. She misses everything. Abby Joe coming in there with a save, though. Braley trying to drive. Left-hand layup. Won't fall. Rebound Avalos. Now steal by Reynolds. Shot gets blocked. Avalos gets it back. Burks out to Reed. Reed up top to Phillips. Phillips working back to her left, hands off to Reed. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Going to have to get in a little bit of a hurry. Burke's going to get that one off, but it's not going to go down. Summertown leads it by 15. As we go into halftime here in this semifinal contest in the Thanksgiving Classic at Cornersville. Stay with us. We're going to try to get Coach Wes Long up here, and I think I'm going to let JP interview him since he hadn't got to in so long. All right? But we'll be back meeting with Coach Wes Long and going over our first half stats. Stay with us here on the X Sports Network.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Mary and Matthew.
We'll go back to Cornersville. It is the Thanksgiving Classic at the half. It is Summertown leading Huntland 28-13. In girls action earlier this afternoon, it was the Summertown Eagles with a 64-25 win over Giles County. Wes Long, head coach, joining us now. And Wes, hearing that score, the final score, it's got to feel good, right?
It does. I thought we played really well. I thought we executed. You know, we're not much of a man-to-man defensive team, but I think that's what I was most pleased with on the night was just being able to guard man-to-man, and you know, just get stop after stop. You know, I think our guys have really matured, and I was pleased with their effort and the way we rebounded it. You know, we've been out-rebounded all year, and for us to out-rebound a team like Giles County, that's probably the side of the ball I was most impressed with.
It looked like for this early in the season, you had a pretty good master of the offense, not only the first team, but late in the game when you got those young guys in, they looked like they knew what they were doing as well. I'm sure that had to look good as well.
You know, I feel like we can be a little bit sharper. I don't think things are as smooth as what we want them to be. You know, not as much of a rhythm, but Grayson's so good with the ball in his hands. You know, attracts a lot of attention, and moving him to the one has really helped us and get those guys open looks. So it's really helped. And Kurt, you know, probably played the best game of his career tonight, and he's only getting better. So I like where we're headed. We've got to be mature about it. We're such a young team. We got to be mature and hopefully just keep getting better.
What's your goal as a team coming into tournaments like this early in the season? Obviously, you want to win, but outside of the obvious there, because they're kind of like exhibition games, what's your goal?
We just don't want to make the same mistakes 2 nights in a row. You know, we want to get better each night and correct those mistakes. And I feel like we did that, you know, and I felt like we got to work on something else. You know, night one, we played a lot of 1-2-2, 2-3, and we've been a predominantly zone team. But just Giles County's history and having a guy like Javion Coffey who can absolutely score it. Really didn't want to lose him, so I felt like man-to-man was the way to go tonight, and I thought we had some young guys step up and answer the bell.
What's on tap for tomorrow? Got the championship game, obviously, coming up. You know your opponent yet?
We'll play the winner of the next game.
Next
I think
game,
it's
okay.
East Hickman and Lincoln County. So, you know, it'll be two teams that are going to be pretty good, obviously, you know, and hopefully we'll be ready to go.
Are you cooking anything Thursday?
I'm not.
You're not?
We're leaving that up to the grandparents, the moms, you know. I've got
Are you having to bring anything? Like a 2-liter at least?
You know, I might bring a
They
side
trust you
or
with
something.
that?
Yeah,
Hey,
I can bring you some drinks.
I want to at least ask Wes. I don't know if you bleed orange and white like a lot of people here, but what about the UT basketball royalty between the two teams?
That was
tonight?
pretty awesome. You know, number one, love Nick Campbell to death. You know, one of my closest friends, and him being able to get Tyler Smith back home and help that program and the run they made last year. I don't know how we got lucky enough to land a guy like VY, but man, just being around those two and hearing the stories and that kind of thing. We joked that we might have a staff 3-on-3 basketball game at halftime.
Oh man,
you know, maybe one day for a fundraiser or something.
Hey,
we might get that
I
going.
was going to say, you charge admission for that, Wes. Hey, congrats, buddy. Happy
Thank
Thanksgiving.
you. I appreciate it. Y'all too.
All right, we'll come back. We'll have some first half stats in just a bit.
all right, sounds good.
Head on over to Shaw Southeast Distributing in Lawrenceburg to find everything you need for your home, business, or fundraiser. To make life easier, Shaw Southeast Distributing now accepts EBT cards. Have a concession stand, food truck, or just your kitchen at home? Leave it to Shaw to fill your shelves with ease. Shaw Southeast Distributing delivers. Family owned and operated. Phone 931-762-7760. Follow us on Facebook or visit us at 1603 Ripke Avenue in Lawrenceburg.
The Hidden Garden, located just off the square in downtown Lawrenceburg, is your hometown oasis for massage, aesthetics, full hair and nail services, and body waxing. Gift certificates are available, and be sure to follow them on Facebook for their specials. The Hidden Garden, your peace, your place. 222 Pulaski Street, Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, or phone 931-762-9799.
If you want the best clean and wash experience, you need to catch the happy wave at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Don't settle for streaks, dirt residue, water spots, and weak vacuums that you can get at just any car wash. At all our locations, you will be greeted by a smiling attendant who will pre-wash your car front and back to remove any stubborn bugs and dirt before guiding you through the tunnel, where your car will be treated to the ultimate spa treatment with state-of-the-art equipment and one-of-a-kind wash experience that will give your car a showroom shine. Afterwards, you can help yourself to our free powerful vacuums, cleaning cloths, and glass and surface cleaner for the perfect finishing touch. When it comes to caring for your car, don't settle for any wash and pay for all the extras. Get the best when you catch the happy wave at your local Tidal Wave Auto Spa.
Hi, I'm Jody, owner of Sassy Southern Designs, located at 1294 First Avenue, right behind McDonald's here in Lawrenceburg. We carry ladies' clothing size small to 5X. We would love to have you come out and shop with us for the holidays. We get new arrivals in every week. And shop small, shop local. We love supporting our local families here in Lawrence County as well. So we hope to see you this holiday season.
To all the Chevy Silverado owners out there, the adventurers and the doers, to everyone who works hard and plays hard. Whether it's your first Silverado or your 10th. Thank you for making Chevy Silverado the #1 best-selling retail full-size pickup.
Buying or selling a home has never been simpler or more professional than with Realtor Jacob Patterson guiding you through the process. Jacob is currently featuring this beautiful new construction property in Loretto, Tennessee, located near the Cherokee Hills subdivision.
Hi, I'm Jacob Patterson from Caldwell Banker Southern Realty, and if you're looking to buy or sell or interested in this home that we featured today, just give me a call or text at 931-279-1707 anytime, any day, and I'll be there to help you.
Are you busy at home or at the office and can't get away for your favorite meal? Simply pick up the phone and call Wright's Delivery Service. Locally owned, locally operated, fast, friendly, and reliable. Phone 256-762-3031 or visit WDSordering.com.
This is Jason at Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg. For over 90 years, Volco has been a family-owned company. We're proud of our past and excited about our future. We're open to the public for wholesale and retail trade. We carry product lines such as Milwaukee Tools, Lucas Oil, and Malco products. We carry all major brands of lubricants like Shell Rotella, Haviland, Castrol GTX, Mystic, Motorcraft, Valvoline, Kindle, and Mobil. We here at Volco offer a complete line of car detailing supplies, shop supplies, tire repair products, and lawnmower supplies. Check us out online at VolcoAutosupply.com or at 416 Buffalo Road here in Lawrenceburg.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
If you're stuck, then you're in luck. Call Tyler McDowell with In-Service Towing, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for quick, reliable service. When you find yourself in a bind, In-Service offers full-service towing and recovery services as well as vehicle lockouts, jump starts, and emergency roadside assistance. Family-owned, family-operated. When you need a hand, call In-Service Towing or ask for them by name. Serving Southern Tennessee and North Alabama. Phone number 931-843-9098 or visit InServiceSpecialties.com.
Whether you're shopping in Lawrenceburg, Loretto, Summertown, or Mount Pleasant, Tegan's Food Stores has you covered with the best quality food at the best prices. From Cash Saver to Superama and CB Foods, stop by your neighborhood Tegan's Food Store today.
If there ever was such a thing as a company that could do almost anything, well, Tenneke Properties is it. These guys know how to completely transform your existing home into something new, or just do it room by room. Need a new bathroom or kitchen? What about a fresh coat of paint? Even a new floor? Looking for dirt work? Tenneke has you covered. Oh, and you can even rent a dumpster from them too. That's Tenneke Properties. Visit Tenneke.com or phone 931-244-4602.
Hi, my name is Asha. I go to Lawrenceburg Technical College, and I moved here a year ago.
All right, back at it here, getting ready to start the second half of this semifinal contest. Summertown leads 28-13 over Huntland. Hey, JP, you want to go over our first half tallies and stats, please?
Be happy to. Leading the way in scoring for Summertown, Lady Eagles tonight, Olivia Riggs with 6 points in the first half on 2 3-pointers. 5 points tonight for Rayleigh Burleson. It is 4 each for Riley Blackwood and Emily Brazier. 3 points tonight for Mackenzie Runnels, as well as Bailey Kramer. And 2 points, 3 again for, I believe that's it. Yeah, sorry. Oh, there we go. I knew I had it too. Ella Busby with 2 points tonight. And for Huntland, they are led by Maddie Burks and Avalos, each with 4, 3 for Asia Williams, and 2 for Bailey Morse.
I got you. All right. So, JP, we saw this kind of sloppy on both ends. This is kind of where our ladies can get in a funk. They had a big lead last night against East Hickman. And next thing you know, it's a 2-point game, middle of the fourth quarter. What are you looking for out of this Summertown crew to come out and kind of keep their foot on the gas here?
Well, I think that's the key point right there. You can't get complacent. It's really easy to do. This tournament, you're not in your home gym. Crowd is not that big. You may not have your band, and so it feels different.
Right.
And so you've got to really create your own energy more than you would otherwise, and it can be difficult at times like this, especially when you got a 15-point lead heading into the third quarter. So it's critical for them to get out to a fast start and maintain that pressure.
Gotcha. All right, well, it'll be Huntland to start out. Be Burks. Had to point that out.
Somebody asked about math. 5 points for Brazier. My bad. Yes. Thank you,
You didn't
Dad.
have to call me out on that.
Yeah, no, hey, every point matters.
All right.
Every point matters. I don't want any mamas calling me.
You don't have to worry. Burks with it. Feeding up top to Morris. She's picked up by Brazier. Trying to take it in. Steps back. Brazier's going to block it. Schaefer going to come away with the trash. Got streaking, does Braylee Burleson. Left-hand layup up, no good, but she's fouled, and that will be on Bailey Morris.
That's 3 on Morris.
First one's up and good by Braley. Braley had a good first half again, just as every aspect of it. How many points did you say she had in the first half?
She had 1 in the first and 4 in the second. That would be 5.
Five.
Is that right?
5 total.
Okay.
Make that 6 and 7 as she buries both free throws. Eddie Burks with it. Getting trapped. Summertown applying a lot of pressure, especially up top. Williams with it now, trying to work on Runnels. Setting the high screen by Avalos. She was looking for Kilpatrick on the cut. It wasn't there. She'll clear back out and reset. Well, that referee's been counting a while. Gonna feed down low to Avalos. Schaefer gonna tip it away. Now Avalos, they leave her alone. She'll shoot a jumper. No good. Brazier there with a rebound. She's looking to run. Gives up to Runnels. Runnels losing the handle just a bit. Now Brazier's got it. Runnels. Now back to Brazier. Cross court over to Braley. Now Riggs, right wing. Looking over to Runnels. Runnels. Back to the top. Now Riggs. Thought about the long three. She's going to drive. Step back. Now kicks over to Brazier. Fed down low on the block to Schaefer. Turn around. Up. Gets blocked. A little too slow developing there, but that'll come with time. And this communication there, if Summertown been paying attention, Huntland just throws it off Williams' back, but nobody was watching. She'll track it down. She'll set her offense.
See, Avalos and Schaefer really battling on both ends of the floor tonight inside.
Avalos going up, shot up and good. Kind of got lost in translation there. No communication. Runnels dribbles in, then gets trapped by 2 bigger players, and that'll be a jump ball to keep it with Summertown. They'll be inbounding under their own goal.
Yeah, there was nowhere for her to go when she got trapped there by Avalos.
Yeah, I want to know what Runnels was thinking when she decided to take it right at Avalos. Up top, Braley thought about the 3. Dribble in, tries Schaefer on the backdoor cut. It's not there. Goes off Abby Joe's hand and out of bounds.
Passed a little too hot. It was a good look and a great cut there by Schaefer. They'll connect on that as time goes on this season.
Burke's having a hard time getting it in, but she does. Now Summertown still looking to trap. Going to come away with a turnover. Runnels with it, looking to push. Riggs for 3 in the corner. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound, Reed. Reed trying to work off of Runnels. Brazier going to come in, tie that one up. Well, referee waiting a little long for the tie. I thought he was going to wait long enough. Brazier was going to pick up foul. But it is going to be a jump ball, and it'll keep it with Huntland. Runnels going to take her a break. I don't know if she looks hurt or tired. I don't know if she's okay. Coach was checking on her. Ella Busby will come in and get her. Tell you, Runnels come up with about 3 turnovers here early in this third quarter, JP. Avalos drives in. Shot won't go. Rebound, Brazier. Out to Braley. Braley going to drive in. Backdoor give to Abby Joe. Now Brazier up the top key. Now out to Brazier on the right wing. Fed down low. Schaefer. Going to get a foul on Avalos. I guess she was pushing Schaefer in the back.
A little extra body, yep.
Brazier to inbound under her own goal. Kicks out to Busby. Busby driving baseline. Shot up off the glass and good. Good baseline take by Ella Busby. Extends the lead for Summertown. Going to get a travel now on Davis as she couldn't slow her momentum around the elbow.
Yeah, Ella going right after Avalos and floated it right over the outstretched fingertips. Avalos has 3 or 4 blocks tonight, so it was a nice shot by Busby.
Busby driving in, gives back to Brazier. Brazier going to get called with a travel there. She didn't get her feet set.
We're approaching back to the gravy boat here in this third quarter.
Pulling the trap in the middle, but they get it to Burks. Burks over to Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick feeding down low to Avalos. Now gives to Davis. Davis going to drive in, going to get a charge. Good job by Abby Joe taking that charge. We'll turn it back over to the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, Davis just had that arm extended. That was an easy call with that extension of the arm. And that's a third personal on Davis.
No substitutions, though, as you've got a couple in foul trouble already on the bench for Huntland. So I guess you just go with what you got, JP. Brazier. Try to feed it to Schaefer. Going to throw that away and telegraph it. Busby, though, going to return the favor. She's going to come up with an interception. Abby Joe hands off to Riggs. Cross court over to Ella. Back to Brazier. Abby Joe trying to set the high screen. Brazier going to hand off to Riggs. Back to Brazier. Fed down low to Schaefer. Schaefer turnaround, fade away. Won't fall so short, but she falls with a shot. Goes up, no good. She's fouled. That'll send Abby Joe to the line to shoot a pair.
That's the second on Avalos. She did a good job on the first shot attempt there by Summertown, but nice job there by Schaefer of being quick to the offensive glass.
Short on the first one. Second one's no good as well. Avalos trying to run point. Williams somehow comes out of there with it. Trying to work on Brazier. Rayleigh coming in there with a steal. Abby Joe comes out of there with the trash. Trying to drive up the baseline, and she does. Drive in, shot won't go, gets a rebound, puts it off the glass, and good. Abby Joe said, I'll make that back up.
First points of the night for Schaefer. Of course, comes on an offensive rebound.
Three-pointer on its way, no good, but Summertown has no rebounders on the backside as Avalos gets that one easily. It goes up no good. Abby Joe with a rebound. Brazier from up the right wing. Cross court over to Busby. Three-pointer, back of the iron, no good. Avalos with a rebound. Williams dribbles in, now clears back out. Not getting in any hurry is Huntland. And they're down 19. Fed it in the corner. They're going to go off of, see, who did that go off of? That went off Burks' hands, so give it to Summertown.
Unofficially, it's now 21 turnovers for Huntland, so that Summertown pressure is making a difference. They've extended their lead here in the third quarter, Clint.
Busby up to Riggs. It's court. Over to Long for three. In and out, no good. Long trying to get something off. Probably should have just worked that back out after getting the offensive rebound. Now Williams has it. She's pushing. Crossing timeline. Picked up by pesky Braley Burleson. Hannah Jones checked in. She got Schaefer, and Long got Brazier. They're going to get a 3-second call, and I think that's the first 3-second call I've seen this year. I was starting to think they may have outlawed them. Jones, cross court over to Brayley Burleson. In the corner to Long. Long's going to drive baseline, feed it over to Ella Busby. Up top to Riggs. Now Brayley Burleson thought about the three, gives it back to Ella Busby. Fed down low to Jones. Coach Gene trying to get the timeout, and he does. It's a 30. We'll take 30 seconds with him here on the X Sports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Have an H&R Block Tax Pro do your taxes online, and tax season feels just as good as all those other seasons, like wedding season.
I W-2 you.
Taxes.
File from anywhere.
Summertown's ball coming out of the timeout by Coach Jeremy Jean. They lead it by 19 here with 1:09 to go in this third quarter. Lob feed to Brayley, double clutches in midair, finishes the shot for two. That'll extend the lead to 21 with a minute to go here in the third. Summertown still applying the full court pressure. That's Ella Busby. Williams does get it to Burks, and she's crossed the timeline. Looking for a seam drive, is going to pick up a foul, probably on Jones, maybe Riggs. They're both there.
Going to get Riggs her second.
21-point lead. You would hope that second foul shouldn't mean too much, JP. Or the third. Williams inbound. Feeds it up top to Avalos. Jumper, front of the rim, good. Cuts it back to 19. Gabby Long with it. Up to Ella Busby. She's going to throw it away. Williams going to intercept that off the trap. Trying to feed it up to Burks. They can't save it as it's going to go off Kilpatrick and go out of bounds. Now we're going to turn it right back over. Williams with it. Set by Gabby Long. She's got her a screen, trying to come off of it and drive the lane. Floater up and in. Too bad series for the Lady Eagles where they can't get the ball across half court, and almost and then three in a row now just on the pressure. We'll give it back to Huntland. Trying to make a run here, JP.
Yeah, 12 seconds, got to hold on here in the third quarter.
Kilpatrick with it. She's picked up her dribble with 4, 3, 2, 1. They're going to say that's the end of the quarter, and we will too. We'll be back in 2 minutes for fourth quarter and final action. Stay with us on Sports.
Head on over to Shaw Southeast Distributing in Lawrenceburg to find everything you need for your home, business, or fundraiser. To make life easier, Shaw Southeast Distributing now accepts EBT cards. Have a concession stand, food truck, or just your kitchen at home? Leave it to Shaw to fill your shelves with ease. Shaw Southeast Distributing delivers. Family owned and operated. Phone 931-762-7760. Follow us on Facebook or visit us at 1603 Ripke Avenue in Lawrenceburg.
The Hidden Garden, located just off the square in downtown Lawrenceburg, is your hometown oasis for massage, aesthetics, full hair and nail services, and body waxing. Gift certificates are available, and be sure to follow them on Facebook for their specials. The Hidden Garden, your peace, your place. 222 Pulaski Street, Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, or phone 931-762-9799.
Start of the fourth quarter, Summertown leads it 36-19. It'll be Summertown's ball. Brazier has it. Gives back to Brayley Burleson. Huntland still trying to trap. Had a lot of success there to end the third. Trailed by 21, but trimmed it back to 15. Fed down low to Jones. Good rip by Jones. Left-hander up, no good, but she's fouled. That'll send Jones to the line to shoot 2.
It's going to be the third on Avalos down in the paint. I doubt that she will come out, as she's the stalwart down there for them defensively and offensively. She had 4 in that third quarter.
But the free throw woes continue for Summertown as Jones hits the back of the iron there. We'll see if she can find the mark here. Next one on its way. It's good. It's an 18-point lead for Summertown. Williams has it now. Brazier on her. Here comes Rayleigh to trap. Kirkpatrick has it now, though. Now to Burks. Trying to drive on Brazier. Brazier cuts her off. Now Brayley's going to dive on the ball on the floor, and I think she was going to be out of bounds when she landed on it. So that'll turn it, give it back to Huntland.
That was a great effort, though.
I tell you what, JP, this is the first time you've got to watch us, but you won't have to worry about Brayley's effort. she's on the floor as much as she's laying on the floor as much as she's running on it. Along with it. Brazier in the corner for 3. Short. Williams with it now. Walking it up for Huntland. Up to Burks. Now to Brazier. Brazier gives to Long. Long's on a foot race. 1-on-1 with Burks. Layup up. Good. Back to a 20-point lead for Summertown.
That's Long's first 2 points of the night.
Williams hesitates. Dribbles to her left, trying to feed Avalos. Fight on the floor with it as her and Jones got tied up. Brazier comes away with a loose ball. Long with it now. Oh, now we've got a bench warning on Huntland, coach.
You surprised how they stopped play to give those warnings?
Yeah, did it? We saw that the other night at Cascade.
I mean, even if you're, if they're on their way to a fast break, it seems like they called it the other night.
Brazier over to Busby. To Riggs. To Brazier. Long. Left-hander runner, no good. Jones trying to get up with it. She can't. Now Busby will shoot the 3. Off the side of the rim, no good. Riggs going to track that rebound down. Cross court over to Brazier. Back to Riggs. Open for 3. Got it. Riggs up to Long. Thought about the 3. Now going to drive baseline. Brazier up top of the key. Riggs with it now. Busby back to Riggs for 3. Got another one. Back-to-back 3s for Riggs. Her 4th of the night has separated this contest as Summertown leads it by 26.
She leads all scorers with 12 now.
That'll get Lauren Howell up. Brazier's picked up a loose ball. She's going to try to get a layup. It's no good as Phillips going to foul her.
Second on Phillips.
Kramer and Lauren Howell set to check in. First free throw by Brazier is good. Howell's going to get Brazier. Let's see. Blackwood's going to get Jones, and Kramer's going to get Riggs.
Lady Mustang opener at Clements High School, down 9-8 early in the first.
Next free throw good by Brazier, as Howell will check in for her. Go ahead with that again.
Yeah, Loretta's down 9-8 in the first at Clements High School.
I got you. Clements a good team, traditional team. 47-19 your score. I'd say the starters' nights are done for Summertown, saving up for Moore County tomorrow. Driving in the lane, the shot is no good, but we're going to get a foul, and that will send Davis to the line to shoot a pair.
Clint, Summertown's already outscored their total in the third quarter here in the fourth. Just 3 minutes and change in as that first free throw no good, but only 8 points in the third. They've already got 11 here in the fourth.
Right. Both free throws missed there. Blackwood's going to come away with a loose ball rebound. Out to Long. She can't catch it. Goes through her hands, and it's going to turn it over to Huntland. That's Phillips with it. Back up top to Emily Stewart, who's checked in. Now back to Davis. Davis going to drive in. She will get that layup to fall. 4:20 to go here in the contest.
Davis gets on the board, her first 2 points of the night.
JP, when you interviewed Coach Long, who was it? I know Lincoln County's one team, but who else is it down between who they'll play tomorrow? Lincoln County and who? Do you remember?
I don't. I apologize.
I know Lincoln County's one. It may be Cornersville. I think it may be Cornersville. Host team here, maybe.
Well, you got East Hickman that just came out. They're the Eagles, right?
Yeah, maybe it is East Hickman.
Yeah. They must have beat Cornersville last night then.
Shot up by Kramer, won't go. Huntland with a rebound. But Huntland, in return, is going to turn it back over to Summertown. Give a big shout out to my buddy Corey Rochelle, who, Corey, I hope you're not watching this from the hospital, and I hope you get a speedy recovery, but he asked me why Rue's not playing. Rue had a emergency appendix surgery a couple of weeks ago, and she's still fighting a bad shoulder, so hopefully we're going to get her back in a couple of weeks. Corey, I think he fell out of a tree stand. I don't know if you heard that, but he's been banged up pretty good. Kind of gave everybody a scare.
Corey does know that's not what you're supposed to do in the tree stand, right?
Right.
Okay, just making sure, Corey. I hope you do well, Corey. Get better soon, my friend. Did he get the deer?
I don't know. It might have been just getting started. I have to get more details. And I think it was more serious than what we're probably making light of right now. I think Amanda and the kids were real scared, so I probably don't need to make too light of it. So hope you get well soon, Corey.
Well, it's good he's paying attention enough to text you.
Yeah.
So that is.
Well,
that is a
he's
good
watching.
sign.
He's watching Summertown enough to want to know why Rue wasn't playing. So he's a keep up with basketball still. Blackwood was fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot a pair. First one's good. Second one spins in and out, no good. Keeps it at a 27-point lead for the Lady Eagles. Phillips backs up, shoots the three, rolls around, no good. Rebound Riley Blackwood, another wholesale host of substitutions. We're going to get to see three more freshmen come in. Ellie Lou Mason, Maddie Gillum, and Hadley Campbell set to check in. Sometime coming away with a steal. Now Kramer's got it. She goes up. Shot won't go, but she's fouled. That will send the freshman Kramer to the line to shoot a pair for Summertown.
Foul on Lindsay Jakubowski, her first.
Finally got to say that name we wasn't sure about.
That's right.
First one good by Kramer. Blackwood will take a seat, Busby will take a seat, and Long will take a seat, as Howell and Kramer will be the two that remain. Everybody getting in the lineup tonight for the Lady Eagles. Second one good as well by the freshman.
She's got 5.
Big 5 points, a big three-pointer as well. Phillips splitting the defense, driving in, going to kick out. We're going to get a foul as she's trying to attack. We'll be on the floor, and it's only the team's second on Summertown. So 2:05 to play. Summertown with a 29-point lead. Feeds it up top to Reed. Now out to Davis. Thought about the three. Now going to give over to Phillips. Phillips cross court to Reed. Back to Phillips at the top of the key. Stutter steps, now hands back out. That's Stewart. Back to Reed. She's all alone as Howell goes for the steal. Floater just can't get it to fall. Creamer's going to pull down that rebound. Freshman Maddie Gillum with it. Feeds over to Ellie Lou Mason. I think we're going to get a foul on Ellie Lou as she lost the handle on the ball, and it will be.
That'll be Maddie's first.
All right, so minute 30. Trying to wind this one up and get home so we can come back and do it again tomorrow night. Stewart going to dribble it off her knee, and it's going to go out of bounds. Stop the clock at 1:19. Ellie Lou Mason just hand it off to Maddie Gillum, and she'll walk it up.
Both of those freshmen saw a lot of time in the volleyball season.
Yeah, Maddie Gillum and Ellie Lou Mason, big-time players, both starters. Ellie Lou dribbling the right side, going to clear out behind the three-point line. Now Creamer's got it. Hands off to Lauren Howell. Back to Ellie Lou. Going to shoot three. Short. Howell had the rebound, but she loses it. Now Davis has it for Huntland. Hands off to Reed. Reed stuck in the corner, gives back to Davis. Fed down low now. Shot up, rolls around, and good by Jabawowski. Give her 2 points, puts her in the scoring column. I don't know if I said it right.
It was a nice effort, Clint. I'm proud of you.
Ball's tipped and deflating, goes out of bounds. They're going to say it goes off Summertown.
How is it Kramer didn't play volleyball?
I don't know if she ever has. Kramer couldn't get that shot to fall. She's fighting for the rebound. Kind of takes it away from Ellie Lou. Can't get the next one to fall either. 16 seconds to go and counting. Summertown's going to make it to the championship game tomorrow and take on Moore County. The boys will be there as well. That opponent is yet to be determined. Howell's going to slow it down and let the clock run out. We're going to take us about a 30-second break and let JP figure out his final tallies and stats, run one more ad, and we'll come back and send her home. Stay with us here on the Exports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
All right, back at it. Want to remind everybody, Summertown men and women have made it to the championship of the Cornersville Thanksgiving Classic. The Lady Eagles will be playing tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. They'll be taking on Moore County in a tough Moore County bunch that Will and I have got to see a couple of times this year. The men, it's yet to be determined. They'll be playing the winners of East Hickman and Lincoln County, who is warming up now. JP, you got our final tallies and stats, sir.
All right, unofficially, here's what we've got leading the way for the Lady Eagles tonight. It was Olivia Riggs with 12 points on 4 three-pointers. Had 2 in the first half, 2 in the second. 9 points tonight for Braylee Burleson. It was 7 points tonight for Emily Brazier after 5 in that first half. It was 5 points tonight for Riley Blackwood, 5 also for Bailey Kramer, 4 tonight for Ella Busby. We had 3 points for Mackenzie Runnels, 2 for Abby Jo Schaefer, and 1 point tonight for Hannah Jones. Gabby Long also with 2 points as well. And as the Lady Eagles win at 50-23, Huntland was led in scoring tonight with 8 by Avalos, 5 tonight for Asia Williams, 4 for Maddie Burks, and then 2 each for Lindsay Jakubowski.
You messed it up that time.
Stratton Davis with 2, and Bailey Morris with 2.
All
50-23 your final.
All right, so again, remind everybody, if you can be here in person, please be here in person tomorrow. We need a big crowd. You'll be back-to-back as the Lady Eagles and Eagles will be playing in the championships tomorrow in this Thanksgiving Classic. Starts at 6 for the Lady Eagles, and then the men to follow just as soon as that's over. Final thoughts, JP?
Well, first time getting to see both these Summertown teams, and as you would expect, at least from my perspective, midseason form, always well coached, and they play so well together as you would expect, having played for so long. So a couple of strong teams tonight, and I know they got to be excited with the district you've got, looking ahead to the region. So it's going to be a good season for both Summertown squads.
All right, that's JP. And JP, thank you so much for tagging along with us and jumping on here and helping me and Will out. It's time we finally got a professional in the group. All right, for JP Plant and Will Pettis, our technical man extraordinaire, this is Clint Brazier saying so long, everybody.
You're watching Lady Eagles basketball on X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.